It's episode 13! 13! Woo! Woo! Hey everybody, my name is Katie Lance, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting and founder of the Get Social Smart Academy. And this is episode 13, and today we're going to talk about 3 tips for creating your content plan. If you've ever struggled with how to really think about creating a long-term content plan, then this video is for you. I know I've talked to a lot of you and you thought, gosh, I don't even know what I'm having for dinner later today, let alone what I'm going to write about or do a video about 3 or 6 months from now. How do you actually do that, Katie? 3 quick tips that are going to help jumpstart your content plan. Tip number 1 is brainstorm. Brainstorm, brainstorm, brainstorm. This is the time where you want to turn off your phone. Not right now, watch the video, but later on, turn off all your notifications, turn off your laptop and all the devices that are buzzing and binging, and brainstorm. And one of the best ways to brainstorm is just with a notebook. I love notebooks. I love a good spiral notebook and a pen. Take some time to brainstorm and think about things that you could talk about that you're really comfortable talking about, questions that you get asked all the time. If you find you're getting asked the same question over and over again, write that down. You can even go into your email, look in your sent email box, and get some inspiration for what questions you seem to be answering all the time when it comes to your business and your industry. So brainstorm content, have a nice list of 20, 30, 40 things that you think at some point might be a piece of content. Maybe it's a blog post, maybe it's a Facebook Live, maybe it's an Instagram story, but brainstorm is the first tip. And I will say to you, in addition to that, look at your life as content. So as you're out and about and you're watching a great movie or you are at the farmer's market, let yourself be inspired and look for opportunities where there could be an opportunity to create great content from that. So brainstorm is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is get organized. So you have to have an organized way. If you're going to create a 3, 6, or 12-month content plan, you've got to get organized. And there's lots of different ways to do this. We use Google Documents. We use Google Spreadsheets as a really easy way. It's a great way to stay in contact with our team and as things move and change, and maybe we move dates around and we move content around. Google Spreadsheets is fast. It's easy. It's practically free. It's free for most businesses, which is awesome. A lot of our Academy members use Trello. Trello is a great visual tool. If you are the kind of person that's very visual, maybe you love Pinterest, then Trello is a great resource for you to really kind of organize what type of content you want to do, whether it's graphics or video or Facebook Live or blog posts. It's a very visual organization system. A lot of people also use Evernote. Evernote's a great tool. You can access Evernote on your phone, on your desktop. It syncs between all different devices. So really want to get organized. It's one thing to have a nice brainstorm list. In fact, I always have my notebook right by me because I find that I get inspired all the time and I always kind of have a running list of ideas. But that second area of getting organized is huge. The third tip I want to give you here today is plan time to execute. You have to plan time to actually execute your content plan, because it's one thing to have a bunch of ideas. It's a whole other thing to actually have a plan, but you actually have to put time into your schedule to execute it. And so what I mean by that is you have to treat creating content as important as any other appointment with yourself, appointment with your clients. You've got to block it off. And for us, one of the ways we do it is we batch our content. We create a lot of video content, this vlog content that you're seeing. I sit down, and we batch create this content. We usually record 3, 4, maybe 5 all in one sitting. We set aside an afternoon to do this. And so we have a whole system of sort of doing this in batch. My feeling is that if I'm going to do my hair and makeup once to do a video, I might as well record 3 or 4 or 5 videos. But you've got to put in time to your schedule to execute your content plan. So whether that's writing, whether that's recording, whether that's actually doing the Facebook Lives, but you have to put it in your calendar and you have to treat it just as important as any other appointment. And I will say, when you first start creating content, it's just going to take you longer. So after you've been blogging for a while, I mean, I could whip out a blog post in, 20 minutes or so. But when I first started blogging, it would take me hours. So you want to overestimate. Give yourself more time. Give yourself more of a cushion, maybe a couple hours or an hour a week, whatever works for you in your schedule. But take that time to actually implement it. And keep this in mind. The reason why we're doing all this is because the leads that you get from great content, remember this, the leads you get from great content are generally so much better leads. And so creating a great content plan is really, in my opinion, the long-term, one of the best ways to grow your business and do more of what you love and really create the life that you love. We're fired up about content. Those are those 3 quick tips. I would love to hear what you think. Leave us a comment below. As always, we would love if you would like, comment, share this video. If you have any questions about social media, connect with us, and we would love to see you over at katielance.com. Thanks so much. We'll see you at the next video.